Humana. What's going on, everybody? How are we doing? We have a banger broadcast this evening featuring basically reaction videos. We have some segments from TPUSA Faith. They just had a whole You Need Jesus tour. Okay, this is a branch off of Turning Point USA. There we go. Got it. Sorry, guys. I have another screen up to look over everything, make sure everything is running spick and spammy for you guys. So, yeah, we're good. And we have some Resident Evil 8 ambience in the background to kind of just, like, you know, overshadow the silence, okay, other than my speech, of course. So, yeah, guys, we're going to play some Resident Evil as well. We have a new demo called, I don't even know what the demo's called, but it sounds hilarious. We had a viewer that recommended it to us. We also have some other Resident Evil games to go through too. Not just Resident Evil 9, but we're going to be doing Resident Evil 3 as well. My speech, I'm fumbling over my speech. It's been a long day, but I am waking up. Slowly but surely. All right, guys. It's all good. It is all good, guys. It is March 7th, 2026. Yes, Vanessa is in the chat. Yes, she is. What's going on, everybody? How are we doing tonight? How are we doing this evening? Okay. Let me get you guys up on the big screen TV. How we doing, Vanessa? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, we're going through a plethora of entertainment tonight, folks. Get me up on that big screen TV. Relax. There we go. Very good. What's going on, Vanessa? Vanessa, you are currently the only one in chat, but I love the energy, if I'm being honest. That's awesome. Don't worry, we'll have more. I'll let everyone know that I'm live right now. Yeah, I had to re-download OBS Studio because it was being stupid and wouldn't register my webcam. So, let's see here. Let's see here. No, we're good to go, guys. We're just going to utilize this time to get basically stacked up, get your snacks, get your beverages, do whatever you have to do to make it the most comfortable experience and beneficial experience for yourself as well. Whoever just tuned in, welcome. Thank you guys so much. What's up, everybody? How are we doing tonight? I got to turn that down in my headphones. It's a little loud. There we go. That's so much better, actually. Very good. Excellent. Yeah. I had the ambience kind of like blasting me in my headphones. So, yeah. If I was talking a little too loud, I apologize. Yeah, guys. We got a special broadcast. Let's see. Where is it? What's up, Vanessa? What was that? Can you rephrase the question? Whoever just tuned in, welcome. Thank you guys so much. What's up, everybody? How are we doing? We have a plethora of content to get through tonight, this evening. We have a new indie horror game called Kinpin Nest or something. Apparently it's a comedic horror game. We're gonna be playing that. You know, see what's up with it. We're gonna test that out. We have some debates, some Q&As from TPUSA Faith. They just went on a tour about Jesus. And then we have some more Resident Evil. The plan is to do more Resident Evil 9. We're not going to finish the game out tonight. It's just the way it is. There's too much to go over tonight. And then I want to start Resident Evil 3. Resident Evil 3. I've never played Resident Evil 3. I heard great things, but I've also heard its criticisms. Okay? But it's currently going over some mods. So we're good in that regard. It's okay. When the mods are done, we'll probably just replay the game. But yes, we are aiming to play these games when we get to the gaming portion of the broadcast in a cinematic gameplay fashion, okay? To bring more immersion and intensity and anticipation. So get your snacks, get your beverages, take your pre-show pee break, okay? It's also very, very important, all right? Don't want to be holding that stuff in. It sucks. You ever go to a movie theater and you get kind of anxious because the movie's about to start and you feel like you have to go, you just go, get what you need done already. Yeah, I hate feeling the need to go to the bathroom during a movie. I have to hold it. It's like, I don't know if I'm weird, but like I have to just release everything. If that was gross, I'm sorry. And then just like kind of sit down in that seat and just kind of relish in the experience. That is how I do movies, guys. I don't know if I was a little too open or not. Oh man, guys, it's been a day. It has been a day. Yeah, sorry if the broadcast is a little late than usual. Had a family member over. We had great conversations, great discussions. We were catching up. Dorothy! It is Dorothy. So we have the gorgeous Vanessa, and then we have the gorgeous Dorothy. Okay? How we doing, guys? What's going on? Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys so much for hitting those like buttons in advance. It's much appreciated, guys. We have a killer broadcast tonight, guys. I expect questions, I expect respectful dialogue, and I expect laughs. Because in the end of the day, it's about loving each other, it's about loving Jesus, and it's about getting along and just having fun. That's what it's about, folks. And I shaved. I made sure I was, broadcast ready, guys. Yeah, I hated the whisker action. It was nasty. It was gross. My wife wouldn't kiss me anymore. That's how you know you have a problem. If your spouse is unwilling to kiss you because of all the crap you have in there, who knows, little critters and whatnot, you have a problem, all right? Big problem, all right? Spouses deserve kisses. Oh my gosh, how are you doing, everybody? Dorothy, how is the wonderful state of Texas doing for you? Vanessa, how's California? We are going to be getting started, guys, in 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. We have a lot to go over tonight, okay? This video, I think, is about 18 minutes long or whatever, then we'll get into our gaming portion. If you guys have any recommendations, feel free to hit me up at jcprevailstv at gmail.com as well, guys. I'm open to recommendations, suggestions. If you guys are familiar with some news that you'd like me to touch up on, hit me up. I can only do so much now, okay? I have a very busy life, but I do my very best I can. I actually have like this app where I get instant gaming news. I go on the app to see if there's anything I can touch base on today, and nothing's really spiked my interest, because when I'm looking for gaming news, I'm looking for news that's basically that is relevant to the tone and theme of the channel itself, okay? You're rarely going to see me utilize gaming. You're really gonna see me do gaming news on an anime game. It's just not happening. We don't do anime here, okay? It's nothing against anime, but we want to keep the trends consistent, if that makes any sense at all. Yo, it's windy outside California. Oh yeah, it's windy. Oh man, it's windy. It's windy California. Let's see, good. Dorothy said it's warm now. Yeah, it's gonna be 75 degrees this week where I live. I live up in the Northeast, in the ultimately uneventful state of Connecticut. And when I mean uneventful, I mean uneventful. It is boring. It's okay. We make the best of it, okay? As human beings, we strive to just never be content. One day it's too hot, one day it's too cold. We can't settle, guys. We suck. I'm just joking. But really, we do. We're not content people. Let's be honest, okay? Okay, a clear depiction, a clear example of that in the Bible is the Israelites. They were never content. They were whining, moaning. I could say an exploitive, but it would be inconsistent with the channel. You get the idea, all right? I'll be good, guys. I missed you guys. You guys missed me? I missed you. I missed you guys. Are we ready to rock in? Lock in. Sorry if I'm talking too much, guys. I'm just trying to wake up. I have my blackout coffee. I'm almost out, guys. I'm almost out of my coffee. Not just in the cup. I'm actually almost out of my coffee. I have to get more. Okay? So, guys, let's start recording here. I'm actually going to get out of this and pause the... just do that instead. All right, guys, so let's see here. Start recording. So this portion of the broadcast has to do with You Need Jesus, Prove Me Wrong, at GCU, Strong Church Podcast, Season 2, Episode 1. This is the first podcast I've ever seen. This is featuring, I believe his name is Miles. He's a pastor. And then you've got the leading Christian apologist of our generation, Frank Turek, okay? This is a branch off of Turning Point USA. This is currently Turning Point USA Faith. They're currently doing a tour, and they're basically just doing simple Q&A. Keep in mind, you may not agree with everything that's said here. The whole purpose of me doing these videos, and I stress this a lot because it needs to be emphasized today, okay, because we live in a very different time where the exchange of ideas could be very hostile, but they don't have to be hostile, okay? This is about respectful dialogue, hearing each other's side, and talking to each other as human beings, okay? So I'm open to discussion, disagreements, whatever you guys want to do, okay? But this is about the gospel. This is about Jesus Christ, okay? And let's see what they have to say, okay? I'm open to it. Also, you could feel free to contact me at jcprevailstv@gmail.com if you guys have any questions, because if you guys leave comments, I can't promise I could get to all of them. That's just the facts. Drop comments, get involved, cast those like buttons, hype the video if you're so very, very interested in what I have to offer. Let's get to it. Here we go. See, am I good here? Actually, you know what? I'm going to actually bring my box down here. There we go. How is that, guys? Is that good? Is that good? I think it's good. I think it's great. Here we go. Let's see what happens.
Believe that salvation is by grace through faith.
Wait, hold on. I got to up that volume. That is terrible. I'm so sorry. There we go. I completely forgot about that, chat. My fault. My fault. There we go. Perfect. Awesome. Let me up my mic here. And I will be putting timestamps in the description below, guys. FYI. Or in the comment section. All right, let me rewind this real quick. I'm so sorry. And I will place commentary when necessary. I have been working on that. There we go. Here we go.
Do you believe that salvation is by grace through faith? Yes, I believe. Do you think that you have to take anything, whether it be, a verse a day, a church attendance, you have to give so much money? Is there anything that you can do to add to your salvation?
No, there isn't.
Is there anything you can do to take away from the work that Jesus did on the cross?
No, there isn't.
Okay, so I would say you have answered your question about communion.
Hi, I'm Lucas Miles, Senior Director of TPUSA Faith, and I want to welcome you to the Strong Church Podcast. Today's episode, it's a little bit different, but honestly, it's one of my favorites. Our team recently traveled to Grand Canyon University for another live campus event called You Need Jesus, Prove Me Wrong. The idea is
That's
simple.
so cool.
We open the microphone to students and invite them to challenge the claim that they need Jesus. No scripts, no fillers, just real questions in real time. What you're about to hear is honest. Students brought objections about the truth, morality, suffering, science, and even the existence of God. And some were skeptical, some were searching, some were pushing back hard. And that's exactly why we do this. Joining me was my good friend, Dr. Frank Turek. Frank has spent decades engaging skeptics and helping Christians understand why the Christian worldview actually holds up. Together, we work through questions with clarity, patience, and respect, always pointing back to the truth of the gospel. And I want to say this up front. The goal of this episode is not to win arguments. It's not to embarrass students or to score debate points. The goal is to show that Christianity is not afraid of questions. Truth welcomes scrutiny, and Jesus invites honest seekers. As you listen, my prayer is that you'll hear both conviction and compassion, that you'll be encouraged to engage the people around you with confidence and grace, and that you'll be reminded that this next generation is asking big questions because they're hungry for real answers. This is the Strong Church Podcast. Let's dive in.
Okay, real quick, I love how he conveyed that. That was I didn't expect that at all from him. That was actually beautiful. So often I feel, in my opinion, that when we are defending Jesus Christ, and I'm totally guilty of this, we approach it solely on a debate scale, not necessarily from a scale of measure where we're basically defending Jesus because he's the truth. We just aim to be right, and I feel that that's actually a big mistake that Christians do sometimes, because that can kind of like take away or defeat the purpose of the argument's sake. Like, that could draw people away. It could basically it could just turn people off, in my opinion. I love how we emphasize that point. 100%. That was cool.
A little bit of context about me before the question is I've got an Orthodox older brother, Eastern Orthodox, and then a Catholic older brother as well. And I used to be gung-ho Protestant. That being said, I'm not a full Catholic yet, because the one question I can't get past is, how do we know which interpretation of the Bible to trust? Because it seems like on the Protestant side, everybody's got their own opinion, and there's a lot of conflicting views and a lot of conflicting scholarship, and you just don't know who to trust. And then when I'm like, okay, well, the Catholics and the Orthodoxy, they both have the church as the foundation for interpretation. But the thing is, really smart people who are smarter than me convert to Orthodoxy, and really smart people who are smarter than me convert to Catholicism. So if I were to convert to Catholicism, that guy who's really smart and converted to Orthodoxy, am I saying that my opinion is better than his, or that he was wrong?
Look, I think it's a good question, and I think that this is hitting on something that I think especially like this generation is really passionate about, and that is what I would call doctrinal purity, right? And so everybody wants, like, I want to make sure, and we kind of think about the same way with food. It's sort of the Maha movement. I want to make sure that everything I eat is so pure for my body and that there's no seed oil and there's no this. And we kind of are doing the same thing with our doctrine. Of course, I want perfect doctrine. I want everybody here to have perfect theology across the board. Is perfect theology possible? Well, there is a perfect theology. And when we go before the Lord, everything is going to be made clear and we're going to see what truth is. But to think that any one denomination has it perfect is man, that's a stretch, because I can go through and show you things about different denominations. Specifically, you look at kind of the Protestant versus, the Catholic versus the Orthodox position. They even disagree about which one is the schism. Catholics believe that Orthodox are the schism and that they left the true church. Orthodox believe that Catholics are the schism and that they left the true church, right? And so, I think that, what it comes down to is, can we come back to the basics? This is one of the things that we're very passionate about at TPUSA Faith, is can we find unity around primary doctrine?
I love how he's stressing this, because it's very, very true. And yeah, purity in doctrine is so, so important. But what he's trying to stress here, if I may paraphrase his words here, it is important to stick to the macro topics of the faith. You're going to have some disagreements in between, certain denominations, whatever. Here's the thing, guys. When we get to heaven, when we're on earth, we're not going to fully know everything, okay? But rest assured, the one thing we can rely on is that security that we have in Jesus Christ, that when we get to heaven, we will have all the answers. Because he's right. Not every denomination, there's going to be shades of gray in each denomination. And the way he just conveyed that was actually, it was beautifully done, in my opinion. I never actually heard it said like that, but I like how he articulated those crucial points.
And this is, actually within the Apostles' Creed, we have a line, I believe in the Holy Spirit, the Holy Catholic Church, or you might have a church that says the Holy Universal Church, right? This line of the Apostles' Creed was actually the thing that was written to bring unity to all believers. That as believers, that we believe all these things about Jesus. As a result, we are part of the Holy Universal, and this is a lower C Catholic word here. It doesn't mean, Catholic denomination. Catholic denomination wasn't even founded. This would be very, very controversial for a Catholic. But the Catholic Church, the way we know it today, was not even in existence at the time the Apostles' Creed, under its original form called the Old Roman Creed, was written and penned. And so this idea that we are to be unified as believers, and this is more important than having some sort of denominational stamp on there. I think the chase for denominational purity is a fool's errand. And I think that we have to come back to the foundational points of the Scripture.
Fallacy.
Find a church that's Bible-believing, that is safe for your family, that you're growing in your relationship with the Lord in, and you like the worship style, you trust the pastor, you're seeing good fiscal responsibility in the ministry. Those things are way more important to me than what the denominational name on it. I think we're moving into a post-denominational age where the body of Christ is uniting across denominational lines, and I think these battles are going to become less and less important.
Let me mention one other thing, Dean, that conservative Catholics and conservative Protestants have more in common with one another than conservative Protestants have with liberal Protestants. In other
So many
words,
terms.
The issue is more conservative, theological conservative versus theological liberal than it is between Protestants and Catholics, although there's significant differences there. If you have conservative Protestants and conservative Catholics getting together, they're going to agree on this Apostles' Creed that Lucas just mentioned here, okay? But a liberal Protestant and a liberal Catholic aren't going to agree on any of that. They're not going to agree with the essentials because their authority in many cases is themselves. Whereas conservatives will say the authority is God, the authority is the revelation, the authority is not whatever we want it to be.
But the authority is your interpretation of the Bible, because the Bible has words in it. The Bible tells stories. The interpretations of those stories are what actually matters. That's where the truth actually is how you interpret the story. So I think it's not sufficient to say we can just read the Bible and know what to do. We can't. It's been proven time and time again with heresies after heresies. You can't just read the Bible and know what to do. You have to have.
So you're saying you're saying you can read the Bible and know what to do.
You can't.
You're saying you can.
No, not enough.
You're
not
saying you can't, that it requires other creeds and councils and history and those things to show you?
It requires a higher authority that's also established by God that can interpret the Bibles, which is the church, ideally.
Okay, but then you still got to interpret what the church says. I'm just playing a word game with you right now.
But it's
Dean,
better.
because
It's better. It's
because-
better if I'm able to read a verse and be like, I want to know what the true interpretation of this verse is.
Wait, why do we need other than what the Apostle Paul said, for example? Why do we need somebody to come in and say, well, here's what Paul meant? Why don't we just take what Paul meant?
I think
What he's saying right here, I understand where he's coming from, and I think he's coming at it from another denomination. I can't tell if it's Catholicism or not, but he's saying that he feels that in order to understand a certain context in the Bible, it has to come from somebody else that's been ordained by God. Like, for example, me personally, I grew up in the Catholic Church. I didn't agree with a lot of it. I personally feel that I do not need to go to a priest to forgive me for my sins. I could go right to the Father. And that's kind of how he's dealing it. That's kind of how, in my opinion, he's angling this with Scripture. He's saying that we can't know for sure what the correct context is unless we adhere to a certain individual ordained by God. I think I could be wrong. Let me know in comments if I'm on the right path here, but I think that's how I'm collecting this.
I think time has proven, again, with heresies, with different denominations, that it's not sufficient to just have the Bible. We will have come to disagreements.
What you're assuming that people's motives are pure here, and they're trying to find the truth, when in fact it could be that the truth is in the Scriptures.
Okay,
and we have
yeah.
to come to the Scriptures using our best intellect and
Correct.
using
Yes, that makes sense.
as many resources as we can to try and understand what the Scriptures say.
Yeah, I'll use an example to kind of clarify my point, is the sacraments. If Catholics are right about the sacraments, then we're all missing out in a very, very significant way. And I read the verses about the communion, and I'm like, I could read this through a Catholic lens, and the Catholic sacrament is correct, or I could read it through a Protestant lens, and the Protestant communion is correct. There's even a verse in there where Paul says that you should not take communion if you are, I think, defiled or some other word like that, or else you will drink condemnation on your
In an unworthy manner.
unworthy manner. And Protestants completely disregard that verse. You never hear them bring that up. And so obviously we...
No. I've heard many Protestants bring that up.
I just did a 4-week series on communion talking about these very things, so I'm very happy. So the question again, okay, I thought this was a very, important point that you made, is if Catholics are right about communion, then Protestants are missing out on receiving the grace of God. I believe if the Catholic position about communion is correct, then the position that Paul teaches on justification by grace through faith is incorrect, right? Because what the position of transubstantiation is that you have to take this to receive grace. That you have some sort of token that you have to take in order to receive grace. What the Scripture teaches is that you receive grace, when you put your faith in. It's actually the grace of God that's available to you when you put your faith in Christ. It is by grace through faith that we receive, a new creation work in us, that we are made, whole, that we're saved, and that is the born again experience that we see described in Scripture. Within the Catholic theology that is being presented, it is grace and faith plus doing these things in this order or taking these additional things.
It's very, very true what he's saying right now, and that's the Catholicism that I grew up with. Now, I am not the biggest expert on Catholicism. I went to school for it. That was a long time ago, okay? But based on my experience with Catholicism, okay? Now, I've met Catholics that have a genuine relationship with Jesus. That's awesome. That's great. But in my experience with the Catholic Church, never once did I hear about salvation being by grace alone at all. And he has a point. Sometimes people often in their own traditions, and they kind of get steered by their own kind of like how they feel that things should be done. Basically just their man-made religious, statures, if that's the right way to put it. But we so often tend to feel, because we tend to how do I say this? We are very we are very earn it based people. We love earning things. That's what we, when we go out there in the world, we want to earn things. If you do good things, you get good things back, like that. But that defeats the whole point of grace. What he's trying to get at here is that if it was works plus faith that saves you, you're basically adding to grace. Then it wouldn't be grace at all. You can't. If you're adding to it, that defeats the whole purpose of grace, because grace is basically unmerited favor. You can't earn it. You can't earn salvation. It is by faith alone. I hope that made sense, guys.
You look at all the different
I'm sorry
views of
for the
communion,
run-on.
transubstantiation, consubstantiation, the sacramental view, the sacerdotal view, and then you have the memorial view. It's only in the memorial view where you see that in an acknowledgement fully of that that my relationship with Jesus is by grace through faith, and the communion is a honoring of what happened and a remembering of what happened and what he did and a remembering of what is to come with his return, that he's coming back. All the other views have some other sort of aspect where it is a receiving of grace, and Scripture never says that you receive grace by communion. So if we're going to go,
That is
go
true.
back to
It
what
doesn't
the
say
Word
that at all.
says, I think that
He's
that's
right.
a place to where the historical church has gotten it wrong. It's a belief that was not part of the initial church or like the patriarchs. You don't see that fully. You have some language that Catholics will pull from Irenaeus and other guys, but when you read all of their quotes, I think that you get away from it. What I would want to come back to, though, to kind of close on this, is that Psalms 119, 160, it says, "The sum of your word is truth, and every one of your righteous rules endures forever." You made the statement that you can't just read the word and have that be enough. And I would say that it is, that when you look at the sum of his word, you can't just pull out an individual verse and have that be enough. But when you look at the sum of his word and you allow the word to be a commentary on
Correct.
itself,
Yes.
then it prevents you from falling into error. It prevents you from falling into extremes and heresies on the side.
Yeah, no, it's true. You got to study the context surrounding the verse. A lot of people just read the verse point blank for what it looks like at surface value. And when you do that, especially with the Bible, there are some verses that if you don't read the full context surrounding that one particular line, things will sound bad. Things will look bad, especially when you're taking it in a modern kind of sense. Because you have to understand, there are some instances in the Bible that are talking about, for example, slavery. There's a huge debate topic that the Bible endorses slavery. Well, the truth of the matter is that slavery wasn't the same of how we look at it today. It was a different kind of work labor that was enforced. I can make a separate video on that. I don't want to get too caught up in that. But the Bible in and of itself never actually endorsed slavery the way we see slavery. It was a whole different thing back then. Very different. It was basically volunteer labor. It was work. But yeah, let's get back to the video.
I've met multiple people who all have read the entire Bible, and Catholics especially. The Catholic Church is aware of every single word in the Bible. So I find it hard to believe that their view on communion could be disproved that easily by one verse, because obviously they're aware of that and have had some form of rebuttal. I could probably go home, look up a rebuttal of the point you just made, and be like, okay, well, now I don't know who's right.
Do you believe that salvation is by grace through faith? Do you think that you have to take anything, whether it be, a verse a day, a church attendance, you have to give so much money? Is there anything that you can do to add to your salvation?
Keep in mind, if you add anything to salvation, it literally alone defeats the whole purpose and point of grace. That's it.
No, there isn't.
Is there anything you can do to take away from the work that Jesus did on the cross?
No, there isn't.
Okay, so I would say you have answered your question about communion.
As a non-believer of any religion, and specifically, since we're talking about Christianity, why should I believe in God?
Well, there's several reasons to believe in God. The overall reason is because there has to be an ultimate cause for all this. This universe is not eternal. You and I are not eternal. And you can't go on an infinite regress of causes. There has to be an uncaused first cause. And even the evidence from Big Bang cosmology points out that space-time and matter had a beginning. If space-time and matter had a beginning, what could have created space-time and matter? Only something that transcends space-time and matter. So there has to be a spaceless, timeless, immaterial, powerful, to create the universe out of nothing,
Only logical
personal,
conclusion.
and intelligent first cause to have a mind to make a choice. And so from just one argument, you have attributes which could be the God of the Bible. We don't know if it's the God of the Bible unless we see if Jesus really rose from the dead. We also look at evidence from the fine-tuning of the universe and the incredible complexity of life. In fact, in every one of your 40 trillion cells, there's a software program 3.2 billion letters long.
It's crazy, too. I heard a saying once, and it was so freaking brilliant. Purpose is the product of intelligence. When you're having purpose to something, it's intended for a certain, obviously there's reason. It's intentional, right? So if we wake up with purpose and if we apply purpose to our lives, That is a product of something. The fact that you have very specific characteristics. You are pushing purpose out. That is your output. Every day you wake up and you're looking for you're attaching meaning to something. Well, that to me alone is evidence that there is a creator, because if purpose is the product of intelligence, then that in and of itself is admission that you're the product of intelligence, because you're the one with an output that is driven with purpose. Think about it like that.
All the letters in the right order. And of course, programs always come from programmers. There's a moral law out there. It's wrong to torture babies for fun. It's wrong to murder people. It's wrong to rape people.
Yeah.
If that's the case, there must be a standard outside of ourselves that we're obligated to obey. That standard is what we mean by God's nature. If God doesn't exist, then you can't say murder is objectively wrong.
It's an
and
opinion.
Rape is objectively wrong. It would just be your opinion against my opinion, say, or Hitler's opinion. There are other reasons as well, but if you come up with, say, those three arguments, the creation of the universe, the fine-tuning of the universe, and the moral law, you get a spaceless, timeless, immaterial, powerful, moral, personal, intelligent creator who created and sustains all things, and you haven't even opened the Bible yet.
Oh,
What obstacles
yeah, no,
are
seriously.
there for you when you think about history? How would you sum that up?
There's a lot for that, but at least using the current time, still seeing evil and calling it sin around in the world, and using Jesus dying on the cross as the sign that the kingdom of heaven has started but not fully complete. Why is there still evil and sin? Why hasn't it been less than, let's say, before?
Yeah. No, that's a great question.
It
So
is
the
a good question.
that one of the obstacles that he sees is that there is still sin in the world. If Jesus died, then, and if he was really God, then why is there still sin? And I would say that actually I believe that the existence of sin in the world today, I think, is one of the things for me that actually points to the existence of God.
Yep.
And what I mean by that is this: I believe that God, in his love and dignity towards us, that he gave us this thing called free will. And in that love towards us and this free will that he's given out to us, he's given us the opportunity to choose something other than him. We're not just a hamster in a cage. A lot of people think they have a pet hamster. You'll let it out in your backyard and see if it comes back to you. You don't have a pet, you have a hostage, right? And
Ooh.
so some people have dogs like that too. Some people have kids like that, And so, we think that, that if God were just up there and he were puppet mastering everything, well, yes, if that were true, then, sin shouldn't be there, because otherwise it seems like God is willing sin to happen. But if you believe in this idea of free will, then what you see is that God has given us the dignity of choice, that I can choose to follow him or to reject him, and that God is, again, allowing existence to go on until this full number is added there. Because of his love for humanity, he's hoping to draw as many people to himself as possible. And, sin is the absence, of God.
I never actually looked at it like that. And so by that admission, hell, right? Hell is a horrible place, right? We know this, and that is the consequence of not receiving Jesus as your Lord and Savior. Now, hell is the absence of God, but I never actually looked at it in that kind of sense. He's saying that sin is the opposite of God. Sin is the absence of God. So basically, when you're in hell, when you unfortunately when you choose to reject Christ out of your own free will and want nothing to do with God, that's basically what you're choosing yourself. That's what you're choosing for yourself. You're choosing a dimension, a place that's just basically smothered in sin, the opposite of God, empty, sadness. I don't even want to begin to anything that I say to you will obviously not even come close to probably a correct depiction, or basically I can't describe hell to you. It's just going to be that bad. Obviously that's just common sense, right? But no, it's crazy. It's wild to me.
Really what happens.
Really is.
It's not a thing in and of itself.
Yeah.
It is what happens when goodness,
is removed in somebody's life in some way. And so that also sin is always an attempt to solve a problem outside of God.
Ooh.
Every time that you think about, like, what pornography, what is it doing? It's trying to solve a problem in my life of loneliness or of low self-worth or, something like that. You see, somebody who's stealing, it's trying to solve a problem in their life. Either they need that high, or more than likely they have lack in their life, and they feel like the only way to, solve that problem of lack is to do it themselves.
Notice how everything that he just pointed out most likely revolved around instant gratification. A lot of sins have to do with getting instant gratification because our pride gets in the way and we aren't willing to do things God's way, like premarital sex, drugs, getting a high, getting a fix. All of these are basically sugarcoating a very deeper issue that you have within yourself, and it's within your soul, and it's a void that you are basically utilizing other substances or other outlets that are just damaging to the soul, because God didn't design them for you like that, okay? They hinder your relationship with him, and you're utilizing other outlets to basically satisfy what only he can satisfy, which is basically the enriching of your soul and life altogether.
What the gospel shows us and what Scripture teaches us is that we can actually rely on God for our needs. And so when you start doing that, you're able to start living more holy on accident than you ever could on purpose, because God's grace starts working in your life. But other people's decisions should not be a detriment, to whether or not I receive something that's true. I should not, I don't care if somebody else approves of my marriage. If I'm married to my wife, if I love her and I know that God put her in my life, then it doesn't matter to me what anybody else thinks about that or how they live, or because they're not being faithful to their spouse, that somehow that affects my marriage. My relationship with the Lord is not dependent upon everybody else's decisions, upon what they're doing. And so my encouragement would be for you is that, to give the Lord a chance, to just, to go to him and just say, God, if you're real, show yourself to me. And to, really keep diving into the Word and studying this out. We're talking about eternity. This is the greatest decision you will ever make with your life.
Yeah,
and
it's
I'm
true.
believing that God's already working on your heart, to really lead, you back to him in a way. Did you grow up Christian?
No, I grew up a non-religious household.
Okay, all right. So what brought you here to GCU?
Believing that a Christian college will teach the truth, or will be
Wow.
more closer to truth
I commend him.
than a public university or a more politically biased college.
There's a story in the book of Acts of this guy named Cornelius who was, really a God-fearing man, but didn't have all the puzzle pieces yet. He was still figuring that out, and Peter comes to him and preaches the gospel to him, and he and his whole household get saved. And I just want you to know that, you're not here by accident. You're not even in this line by accident. There's something that God is drawing, you to him. He has a purpose for your life. He has a plan for your life. He died for you. If you would have been the only person on the planet, he still would have given his life for you. None of us can have what it takes. It doesn't matter if I live more holy than Frank does, or if he lives more holy than I do. None of us have what it takes to fulfill, righteousness required. And so, it'd be like trying to jump over the Grand Canyon and going, I jumped farther than you did. We're both going to fall to our death. It doesn't matter about bragging about, how much better we live or how much more moral. We all need a Savior. And that should cause us to look up and say, God, I can't do this on my own.
No.
I need you in my life.
Absolutely.
And I think that moment, for us is the moment where we're able to put true faith in him. And if you're self-sufficient and you got it all figured out, which it doesn't sound like that you're saying that, you're not taking a position of pride here. I think these are genuine questions.
This is humility. It's a good faith question.
Then that's one thing. But I think if you're sincerely looking for hope outside of yourself, I don't know a more logical, more beneficial, a more true, a more historically accurate idea other than Christianity. I'm not a Christian because somebody brainwashed me as a kid. I'm a Christian because I searched this out for myself.
Wow.
And,
yes.
and was led to the conclusion,
Amen.
By logic and ultimately by the Holy Spirit as well, that the gospel is true and that Jesus Christ really is King of Kings and Lord of Lords.
Oh my gosh, he literally just said the gospel. That was the gospel. That was so beautiful, man. And also, to piggyback off of the point I tried to make, I kind of lost my train of thought when the whole sin is the absence of God, which was a great way he conveyed that. I never looked at it that way, but also take into account too, we live in a state of grace. We live in basically the common grace of God right now. So good things happen. It's not all chaos. It's not all hell. Good things do happen. We are able to experience the common grace of God, beauty, love. There are, you know what I'm saying? Just the good things. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Just love, laughter, relationships, okay? But hell is a place where that common grace will no longer be available, because that is the judgment. That is the unfortunately the final destination. That's why it's so critical to place your trust in Jesus, because he doesn't want that for you. He doesn't want that for anybody. That's why, it's a free gift. You don't have to work for it. It's not about earning it. It's about simply doing your own research, digging for yourself, being an honest seeker of truth, and being intellectually honest with yourself, and being open to the gospel. And based on the evidence, like, Lucas said, based on the overwhelming evidence, okay, Jesus is that most reliable option, hands down. I would not be a Christian if the evidence was so overwhelming. I went to a Bible college. I went to a college that literally studied all the major world religions, and I found that Jesus, and just even sources outside the Bible, was the most accurate and most perfectly represented individual, especially for just my beliefs, and everything just makes sense in a worldview standpoint. Everything made sense. Who's this?
My question is, how do we as Christians justify the way America is handling immigration right now?
What's your position about immigration? I want to make sure that
Ooh, I
I
like
know
this.
where you're coming from.
Right now, I think I do acknowledge that it is a crime to enter America illegally.
Okay, so we agree it's a crime to enter America illegally.
Yeah, I do, but I also think that there is the way it's presented to a lot of immigrants is that it's like, oh, in the past it hasn't been enforced in past presidencies, so they're like, oh, it's kind of a victimless crime, like they can do it and not have any consequences. So when it's presented to them that way, it seems kind of like unjustified to be so like harsh, as in treating them all equally in the crimes.
So
That's because you have leaders in this world that if you have leaders that aren't looking out for the protection of citizens of your nation, of where you live, then you have something else. It's not a government. It's completely something else, okay? And keep that in mind. Also, take into account, when you just let people over a border, okay, you're actually not putting your citizens first, okay? And safety is on the line, all right? I'm not going to just... It's just... It is biblical to have a nation. It's a nation of laws. Adhere to laws, okay? God places government for a reason, but she is right. There is a certain point where if leaders convey that these laws are subjective, you're going to have people taking advantage of this, and then you're going to basically cause an apparatus of manipulation. It's 100% facts.
the question, correct me if
I'm trying to convey myself the best I can, because I'm like fighting. Like, it's been such a long day, so I'm a little cloudy right now. So, but guys, am I making sense? I hope I'm making sense. I'm literally almost done with my coffee, but I'm a little cloudy right now, but I'm trying to convey the information and articulate as much as possible. Please let me know. If you guys have questions, please get involved in the chat. Seriously, if I'm not articulating something properly, please let me know, okay? I'm going to rewind it a little bit for you guys. Here you go.
In the crimes.
So the question, correct me if I'm wrong, but the question is, because of past administrations kind of having this be sort of a victimless crime and not taking immigration very seriously and having a lot more looser, laws on this, specifically what we saw the last 4 years, I think we could probably point to that,
it's
are
true.
we being too harsh by all of a sudden requiring this, and kind of really coming down and strong, or, seeing people deported? Is that sort of your position?
Yes, and especially us as Christians, when we're called to love our neighbor, and I just don't.
But you don't love your neighbor at the expense of the security of other people. See, that's where it is. And you have leaders that have basically manipulated that notion of fatal empathy. Fatal empathy. Okay? Loving your neighbor is not equivalent to affirming just anything or approving anything. Do I think that our system could use some reform? Absolutely. But that's no excuse to allow basically that's no excuse to allow people to break the law. And I'm sorry, and again, I'm going to reiterate this point. If you're allowing people to just come on over completely unvetted, something else is going on. If you're not allowing order to be in place at the protection of your citizens first, you're doing something else. Something is wrong.
Really see like how like if Jesus
It's
was
just
here
the way
right
it
now,
is.
if he would be doing it this like the same way, I guess.
So the question is, if Jesus was here right now, would he be doing it the same way? So the snarky response is that heaven has walls, right? So we see walls and gates around heaven, and so God obviously doesn't have a problem with that. I think that's maybe a cheap shot answer sometimes, and I want to give you something a little bit deeper than that. Ultimately, if we're talking about how do we love our neighbor, we're not loving our neighbor first off when somebody comes into our nation illegally and they're taking jobs disproportionately from minority communities.
It's also not loving to take advantage. And me and my buddy were just talking about this too. We were having a long conversation, very respectable. Me and him come from opposite ends of the aisle, but we love each other to pieces. But we did agree on this, that when you do that, there's nothing loving about letting people in and then making them settle for low wage work and basically flooding the gates and flooding the social systems or social welfare systems. It's not fair. It's not sustainable. I mean, look at Europe right now. It is really bad.
That we're not being very loving towards natural-born citizens of this nation.
Correct.
By allowing people to come in illegally and take jobs from those communities.
Mm-hmm.
We're also not being very loving of our neighbor when we're allowing people to come and run drugs across our border, allow sex trafficking across our border, and all these things. We're not only not being loving to the people who are victims of that, but we're not being loving to the people that they might encounter, on a day-to-day basis from people that are coming in here. A good, just nation has to have a sovereign border. And I believe that God has actually given a sphere of sovereignty. We see this is what Romans 13 is about. Romans 13, it says, submit to the rulers and authorities. And everybody wants to just, we had people that had never quoted the Bible their entire life that during COVID, all of a sudden, Romans 13:1 was like their favorite verse in the Bible.
That's because they like to use the Bible. Not that they know what they're saying is correct, but they like to basically utilize verses, taking them out of context. I see it all the time, to weaponize basically the values of what they see at face value against other people. That's what it is. It's to basically how do I say this? It's basically to satisfy their ideological scope on reality.
You got to submit to the governing authorities. You have to do what they say. Well, what sort of authority is being described in Romans 13? It says that one who is protecting those who do good and punishing those who do evil. And so what we have seen, I think, for the last 4 years is we've seen that flip-flop where we've had a regime that has been punishing those who do good and has been rewarding those who do evil.
Yeah.
And I think that this is not an authority that has been established by God. If we're going to, claim that authority has been established by God, it has to operate by these sorts of godly principles, which the state cannot do anything to bring blessing in your life. It can just punish really wrongdoing. The state can't, give you favor or anything like that. It can just punish those who do wrong. When we stop punishing those who do wrong, one of the main jobs of the state is no longer in operation. So what say you?
Keep in mind, too, and I will say this, you may disagree with some tactics that have been taking place. That's totally fine. But the macro issue in and of itself, a nation of laws, and you must abide by the rule of law. That's it. And if you are not taking your citizens of your country first before foreigners, I'm not saying they're bad. That's not what don't take my words out of context. But you must prioritize your own citizens before anybody else. You have to make sure that your foundation is secure before taking in other people. Otherwise, it's not sustainable.
What he said. Although I just want to add one other thing. We can all think of people who have benefited from open borders. There may be many people we know that we love and we're happy they're here and all this. The problem with that reasoning is you can sometimes get a good result from a bad process, but that is not an argument for the bad process.
Yeah, it's true.
Many more people have been hurt by open borders.
Oh, yeah.
And Lucas just mentioned, in fact, there's over 300,000 children that are now missing in our country.
And I believe to this day, I could be wrong on this, but the last time I checked, I think we've recovered about 20,000 people. Border Patrol has recovered 20,000 of those missing kids. But again, media doesn't talk about that. They only talk about the negative.
that are
It's
probably
interesting.
being sex trafficked.
Sounds like a
because we had
narrative.
an open border.
Yeah.
Sure, we can always find someone who benefit from it, but overall, it's a bad policy to have an open border, and you don't make laws based on exceptions. If you
Also, take into account, I'm going to just call it as I see it. Again, I'm bold with these segments, man. We could disagree. That's the whole point. I convey everything in love, but I'm sorry. But the policy that we had the last 4 years of catch and release was absolute crap. It made no sense. You're going to catch someone from crossing the border illegally, only to just release them out in the public? Huh? I
made laws based on exceptions, for example, you wouldn't have any speed limits because every once in a while you got to rush somebody to the hospital. But that's not an argument to never have a speed limit because you have an exception.
Yes.
The same thing is true here.
What you just heard is a snapshot of what's happening right now on college campuses across the country. Students are not apathetic. They're not uninterested. They're searching. They're wrestling with questions about truth, meaning, suffering, and purpose. And the church cannot afford to sit this moment out. I'm grateful for every student who stepped up to the microphone at Grand Canyon
Yeah, this is
University.
good.
Courage looks a lot like asking honest questions. And faithfulness looks like meeting those questions with truth and love. If this episode encouraged you, I want to challenge you to take what you heard and apply it in your own life. Be ready to engage, be willing to listen, and don't be afraid to point people to Jesus with confidence. That's what a strong church does. Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed this episode, please like and subscribe. And as always,
Yeah, dude. Heck yeah, man. We got to watch more of these guys. This is awesome. So You Need Jesus, Prove Me Wrong tour at GC. Obviously, they're going to be doing more campuses. But yeah, what did you guys think about this? And how was my commentary? Like, be honest. Again, I'm a little cloudy. It's been a long day. I'm a little tired, but I wanted to get on here for you because I love doing this with you guys, you know? But did I convey the information appropriately? Is there anything else? Is there anything right now that you need me to convey or make clear for you? Please let me know right now. I really enjoyed this. I really enjoyed this portion of the broadcast, guys. This was I think I learned some stuff. It may come back to me later on as I ponder on it all, you know? This was good. But yeah, it's crazy. I love how that girl brought up an issue that we're currently dealing with now. I think it's so important, especially as Christians, to really articulate certain aspects of that. Because I'm not going to lie, I encountered a YouTube channel like a while ago, like last week. And this woman, I'm not going to say any names due to professionalism, and that's not the point of why I'm making this point to you. But she was ripping out verses in the Bible to justify open borders. And it was so obvious, it was so clear to me that she was just taking them at face value. She wasn't actually reading in context what she was actually pulling. And she was basically claiming that that was a mic drop for the person that she was actually talking to. So it's just crazy to me. Like, it's crazy to me how people have this audacity to basically come off as if they care about certain values, but all they actually do is weaponize the values to basically fulfill their scope on reality in terms of their ideology. I hope that made sense. I had to be very careful how I articulated that because, again, a little cloudy. But yeah, guys, we're going to head on to the next portion of the broadcast. Drop comments, get involved, okay? Drop likes. And yeah, let me know what you guys thought about the video. Love you guys so much. JC out. Boo. All right, guys. You guys ready? Let's see here. Good. Excellent. Resident Evil 9. Here we go, guys. Resident Evil. Yo, Christ Exalted, what's going on, buddy? If I missed you, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's good to be back, man. Absolutely. Very good. Had to move my thing up a little bit there. All right, guys, we're going to be starting the gameplay in about 2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes. Okay? Yeah, guys, this game is so good, man. I love this game so much. I'm not going to lie. I don't want it to be over. See, just found this out yesterday. Resident Evil 9 is the best reviewed game ever on Metacritic. Oh, it's tied with something else. I forgot the other game. Something Civilization. Oh, interesting. Very good, very good. Christ Exalted, what did you think of that reaction video that I just did? Was the cut? What did I come over? Did I articulate everything okay? Did I convey myself clearly? Like, was that good? Again, I'm my own worst critic, so you guys would be the better judge of that, you know. I gotta get more water. I'll be right back, guys. Guys, use the restroom real quick if you need to. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Yeah, I think, honestly, I think 12 minutes is a pretty good length. So, yeah, I appreciate it. All right, guys. Yeah. The best advice I tell myself when I'm starting to doubt myself or whatever, or if, you know, I'm still here for a purpose, everything is serving a purpose, a season, let it go, move on, let Christ have the wheel. That's basically what I try to tell myself all the time. You know? There's going to be a starting point to everything. Not everything's going to come off perfect, but the intention is what matters the most. So, all right, guys, here we go. Are we ready? Are we ready to have some fun here? So, main story, here we go. Yeah, I don't want it to end, but unfortunately, there's going to have to come some kind of conclusion. So, yeah, we're going to do this, and then we're going to do some Resident Evil 3, because I want to, and it looks great. And then we're going to get to some demos. See, that is the plan. And we're good with time, so. Conspiracy theories. That's so funny. Active BSAA units and the infected roam the outskirts of Raccoon City. Was the missile really used to halt the spread of infection? I didn't press F. What the freak? That was rude. All right, anyway. Okay, so what do we have for... Guys, we're clapping with guns here right now. Look at that. See? We got to reload this. Can I reload that? No, I can't? Okay. All right. Yeah, guys. FYI, we're changing it up. Okay, we are no longer. The goal for this session is to just basically play cinematically the best possible to make it a more immersive experience. We are not catering to the no healing minimalist challenge scenario anymore, simply just because the game is getting extremely complicated, and I want to try to actually like enjoy it for what it is right now and relish in the story. So we will make time for challenges another time. But basically, the whole point of that was to basically make something. Make a Let's Play more interesting. That was the whole premise. That was the whole reason why I was advocating for that to begin with, that approach. So where are we going here? I know Christ Exalted beat the game, so I'll probably ask for help if I absolutely need it. We could let's check our resources here. We have gas can. We have a gas can. That's probably still full too. I don't even know. We have this. So we have 2 out of the 3 detonator parts. So that's good here. Let's see if we can we create anything from scrap? Let's see. Combine? No, we can't. We can't do anything with that. Okay. Let's auto sort. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Cool. So let's see here. So let's go back. No, wrong one. Wrong button. So where are we going here? We are going to right here. We're going right here. Okay. So that's the relay. Yeah, we have to find our way up the relay. Let's see here. Where's that relay again? Am I going the right way? I am going the complete opposite direction. Okay, here we go. I was lost on this part for 20 minutes and had to YouTube it. You have to use the gas again. One of the buildings above, I believe, and then you go through a zip line. Okay, so, yeah. No, this, I'm not going to lie. It's still good. I'm not criticizing the game. But if I had to basically label the worst favorite part of this game, it's this. It's this. It's, in my opinion, it's a little too open world for me when I'm used to Leon Kennedy's roles or narratives to be more linear. See, so we have to get up. Yeah, so we have to. Okay. Yeah, and I think based on evidence, Exalted, I think I'm like, I want to say 60% done with the game. I'm definitely more than halfway. I know that. Let's see, we have to. So we have to get up. Exalted, you see my map here, right? Yeah, most people said the same thing about this part. It's not terrible or anything, but yeah, it's a slow burn. It is. It's got its annoyances, you know, back and forth and stuff. Where am I going here? So in order to get here, I have to go to the relay. Where am I going? Yes, you're around 60 to 65. Yeah, fair enough. Dorothy. Let's see here. So we got Central Camp here, right? Central Camp. It's here. Oh, Dorothy, darling. How was that? I'm going to ask you because I think you were there for the majority of it. How was that reaction video that we just did? Did I commentate on it? Was I articulate enough for you guys? Did I convey myself clearly? I know some of it I kind of ran on a little bit because I was trying to collect my words. But yeah, please let me know. Your guys' feedback is so important to me because I know what to work on. Let's see here. We have to find... You have to go on one of the rooftop. Okay, so it's I think not the one that with the missiles are being shot at towards you, but the other side. Okay, no, that makes sense. Yeah, dude, that was annoying. That part was annoying. That was the part where I kind of just like, you know what? I'm healing, and they had machine guns. They were reckless with that stuff, man. They were ticking me off. But yeah, if you have to YouTube, no worries. I have to do that. It's fair enough, man. I think it's up here, right? Maybe? I don't know. Let's see. Dude, that was so annoying. I mean, who gives zombies licenses to carry automatic weapons? I mean, come on, let's be realistic. What is that sound? Excuse me? Chat, what's that sound? That guy just came up on me, man. He wanted to get a little cozy. It's like, no. Back off, bro. Emptied like 15 rounds in his dome. Like, what the heck, man? Let's go say hi. Okay, you're dead. Stay dead, buddy. It's the best condition for you right now. Let's see. No, on the opposite side. So, okay, fair enough. Yeah, it's right there, right? I gotta get right there. So that's... Can I shoot that? Nope, that doesn't do anything. Well, I got that. Wait, can we grab that actually? Can I grab that, chat? Jeez, man, I am going to hurt myself with fall damage one of these days, chat. It's gonna happen. Is it over here? Oh, it's right there. Did I really just miss that? Where is it, chat? Am I tweaking? Where the heck is the box? What? Chat, what's going on? Am I losing my stuff? Oh, okay. A stacked hand grenade? Talk to me nice? Absolutely. Let's go. Okay. So we're going on the opposite side, according to Exalted. We're going to take his word for it, seeing as, you know, he beat the game. Here we go. Love it. Okay, so it's over here somewhere. I think we need to go in here somewhere. Saving. That can't be good. Can you go in here? No? Okay. Oh, okay, okay. Do we go over here? Oh, okay. We got to figure out a way to get over there, I guess. Yeah, look at that. Look at that, chat. There's got to be a way to get up there from going, like, over here, right? Has to be. All right, here we go. Let's see. Yeah, let's go over here. Let's check it out. Check it out now. Yeah, look at that. Making something happen, guys. Yeah, I'm so behind in that. I just decided to shoot it because it was just fun to do. I was bored. Let's see. I think I remember now. You need to go back down to the camp into that elevator. Whoa. What's that? Yeah. Yep. That's how we rock it in the Shire, baby, all day. Excuse me. Okay, we're not going to listen to instructions, huh? Come here. You too. You too. Thank you. Appreciate you. Okay, we're good. Yeah. All right, very good. We're going to proceed to the path of righteousness, chat. Ah, there we go. Take it. Take it all. Shotgun shells? Yes, please. Amen. What do we have here? We have body armor too, chat. It's great. It's a great deal. Go, okay, there's an elevator back at the camp. I think we actually went up. Yeah, no, we went up that too. So there is definitely another part. Okay. Let's check it out. Let's go. Here we go. It's over here. Yeah, no, guys, I really have no complaints about this game. It's so freaking, it's perfect. It really is. And I don't say that a lot. I don't. Okay. All right, so... Take that, just in case. Okay, so we're here now, right? Green herb. Interesting. Let's go over here, see what we could figure out. We need to get over there. That's what we need to do. I love that it was so realistic with that. Like, you didn't just hear the explosion. You heard the faint sound, and then the noise traveled. That was so realistic. Go down there. Oh, gotta go down here? Okay. So where's that? Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Copy that. Let's go. Cool. Let's do it. Here we go. You basically just have to go to the left side of that building you just looked at. It's kind of like where you were before, then use the gas tank. Oh, fair. No, not there. Go back into that little hole that you just saw, the ladder going down. Oh. In here. Right? Oh, go back up. Copy that. Got it. Sorry, little slow this evening. I had a family member come over and we just had a very long conversation. Took a lot out of me. Okay. Okay, so I'm here. I'm here. What do I do up here? Oh. Got it. I'm going in the... Go back in. Yep, okay. I think we're on the right track now. Cool, thank you. Oh, look at that. Holy Jiminy Crickets and Spice Cabinets. There we go. Yeah, it's fair. We'll figure it out, right? Either way. And gas tank's done. It's over. Nice. Frickin' A. Frickin' A righteous, mate. There we go. Made it. Yes, I did. By the grace of the Lord Jesus. Here we go. Let's see. All right, chat. Do not try this at home, kids. Calapanga. Oh. Oh, okay. I thought he was about to say I need something. Dude, I was like, all that for that? Come on. Oh, I thought he was going to literally say that I couldn't use it because I needed some kind of attachment. Based on what I've been dealing with in this game lately, that's exactly what do you blame me? There we go. Descend, yes. Descend into the madness. Here we go. Zombies are coming. Okay, I need to get guns out. Okay, hold on. Do I have anything? Can I combine stuff? I can. I will. I'm going to. I must. There we go. Very good. Very good. Cool. Cool. Very cool. Let's see. Combine. Nothing. Great. Love this game. Okay. It's a vending machine. Dude, my boy Leon has got to be parched by now. I mean, we haven't seen him eat anything. I mean, we don't know what happens behind the scenes unscripted, but seriously. Scrap. We got scrap, chat. Here we go. Here we go. Combine. Please. Yes. What should we get, chat? Handgun ammo or shotgun shells? I think shotgun shells would really do the trick right about now. For 3 rounds. How much ammo do we have for the gun? Okay. That's 10 rounds. You know what? Yeah. Do it. It's worth it. Let's see. Yep. So here we go. Reload that. Plus we packet punch the freaking the power of this thing. It's got good. Guys, I'm not falling for that. Yeah. Yeah. Intuition. Intuition at its finest. Okay. Good there. Can I open this? No. Here we go. Take caution, chat. If you see something, say something. Dude, I am, like, blown away by the cinematic, like, aesthetics of this game. So good. Let's go over here. Saving. That can't be good. Of course I can't get in there. Oh, boy. All right. Go in here? No. Oh, boy. All right. Okay. Yeah, I can't do anything. I gotta go upstairs, I guess. All right, we're going up, chat. We're going up. Oh, is that gunpowder? Take it. Yes, very good. What else do we have here, chat? I feel like I'm in Chernobyl. So where do we go here? There's got to be something that we could potentially do, right? Wow, dude, this is crazy. This is nuts. Let's go over here, see if there's anything we could potentially do. Ah, there we go. There's an opening. Jeez. Yo, guys, does this remind you of The Evil Within 2 a little bit? Or actually the first one, if we're being way more accurate? With Ruvik. He was such a cool villain, too, if I'm being honest. We're going the wrong way. Wow, dude. Yeah, so guys, in case you didn't know, what we're doing is not safe. I never would recommend doing this alone without adult supervision. Okay? Or just in general at all. Climb up. Ah, here we go. Oh, okay. So what's the purpose of this? Oh. What? Okay. Do we shoot them? Oh, sugar muffins. Okay, that changes everything. Didn't know that. Got it. Speaking of Chernobyl, Chernobyl Diaries was a solid horror. It was. I actually enjoyed that one, for sure. It was creepy, too. I loved it. It was a short movie, but it got straight to the point, you know? It was perfect. Okay, guys. Oh, okay. Are we really doing this? Oh, man. Are we really? Okay. Oh. Dude, that's so cool. How they do that. What the heck? What? Are you serious right now? I can't tell if he balanced for me or if I actually had to, like, direct it appropriately. I can't tell. It's okay, though. Let's kick this can. Very good. Excellent. Let's reload. Never mind. Or don't. Okay, what are we doing here, chat? Oh, gosh. So... Oh, wait. I know. Yeah. Let's see what happens. Ah, jump. Let's do it. Nice. Nice, dude. This is so cool. Yo, Vanessa, what's going on, gorgeous? He's going to want to jump again. Yep. Here we go. So cool. Oh, yeah, guys, in case you didn't notice, Leon Kennedy practices parkour on the side. Oh, that didn't look good at all, chat. What the heck? Do I fall down? Oh, gotcha. Well, that's safe. Yeah. You know, it's safe. Oh, look at that. Wow. Look at that, chat. Wow. Woo. Jeez. Man, dude. Is it me or is Leon Kennedy more buff than Resident Evil 4? In your guys' opinion? I think he's more buff in this one. Definitely put on a good solid 15 more pounds of muscle. There's no question about it. Alright, guys. Very good. Oh, look at... Dude, that is creepy. Okay. Wow.
Oh, fuck.
Yep. Very good. Excellent. Hey, Leon is on steroids. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Let's see here. I used to get accused being on steroids. Depending on one's perspective, I took it as a compliment. And what's funny, too, and this isn't a shot at you, Exalted, because I knew you were joking, but the kids that were calling me a steroid abuser in the gym were the ones that weren't putting in any effort at all, or they just were unaware of how to do it properly. It's one of the common issues I ran into when I was a trainer. Do I just slide down? Let's go. Ooh! Oh! Oh my gosh. Glass surfaces are incredibly fragile. I needed a reminder for that and require extra caution. However, shooting the glass out from under an enemy will cause him to fall through. Thank you for the physics lesson. I appreciate it. Yeah, true. It's usually the ones that aren't... Yeah, no, exactly. And it's probably just due to low self-esteem, too. Honest to God. Yeah, get away from me, bro. I am so sick. Oh, I just died. I got trigger happy. I'm sorry. That is completely my fault. That was my fault. I am so sorry. You have to really be careful where your bullets are flying, okay? I'm sorry I got trigger happy. My bad, all right? Okay. You know what they say, guns aren't the issue, it's the person behind the trigger. Clearly that was the issue there. Okay, anyway, we're gonna keep going. Alright. Here we go. That was so funny. Alright. Go, go, go. Imagine if you're a zombie, right? And there is still a part of you that is still like registering. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing this. No, we're not doing this. Hold on, I gotta get away from this guy, like literally. Come here, come here. Are you serious? What the heck? I didn't think that was connected to my... I didn't think that was connected to my block of glass. Come on, man. Either my bullets are very OP, or... Okay, we need to be careful. We need to be careful. Yep, we have a problem. Yep. Big problem, chat. Big problem. Here we go. Shotgun, yes. Ready? One shot KO. All right. Wait for them. Wait for it. We're good. Come here, buddy. Oh. No, you know what? Son of a gun. Nope, nope, nope. Not doing it. I'm not doing this. Yeah, get away from me. Get away, get away, get away. Oh, oh. Reload. Oh my gosh. Dude. Bro, this is crazy. Total annihilation mode. I can't solve. That was fun while it lasted, right, chat? Alright, anyway. So we're gonna be careful here.
Time to find a way up.
A way up? Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to go down. Alright, well, I'm glad we... Something tells me we shouldn't be running. Does it matter? I don't know. Wait, we can't even get across. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wait, nope, I lied. Can we do this? Can we do this? No? 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 Okay. Nope, we can't get up there. Nope, stand up. Stand up, Leon, thank you. Don't do it. I feel so uncomfortable right now. You know, they have, like, buildings with this type of architecture. Like, they have stuff like this where you can, like, look down through the glass. It's terrifying, by the way. I know I just, like, talked so fast and just kind of, like, you know, talked over words, but, you know, you get the idea. Where am I going? I want to feel safe again. Because I don't feel safe. Okay. Like, what do I do? I wish I had, like, a grapple chat, like what Batman uses to get from one obstacle to another. That would be so helpful right about now. Go to the block that's holding up the roof and shoot the... oh. Wait, oh. Wait, there's a block that's holding up the... There's a block that's holding... Oh. Can I go on this? Oh, hey, there we go. I didn't know I could do that. I had no idea. Ah, got it. Okay, we're going to get as far away from this as possible, chat. And we're going to get on the beam. Okay? Yeah, that's right, chat. We think with our noggins. Here we go. All right. Not liking the sound of that, chat. Just saying. Nope. Oh, are you serious? Chat, no. No. You're lying to me. No. I really hate this game right now. Dude, bro. Reload the gun. These zombies have no respect. Dude, that's crazy. All right, so yeah, that just happened, chat. Okay, here we go. How's the gameplay for you guys? You guys enjoying the gameplay? What I'm working on right now for you guys is basically commentating when necessary or when it comes to mind, whatever it is that may be, while playing the game. Like just, you know, cinematically, of course. I'm trying the best I can for immersion for you guys. Let's see. Yeah. Working on multitasking. It's never really been my strong suit. That's more of the wife's deal, but like, you know. Let's see here. Do I just jump down? I do. Okay, works. Nice. Okay. Very good.
Okay, let's find those detonator parts.
Tracking them out. Yes, we just got more stat points for our combat. That's awesome. What's in here? Stuff. Relay. Hold on a second, chat. Hold on. We gotta think this through. Hold on a second. I know how this works. Okay. First of all, we're gonna auto sort. Okay. We're gonna also combine some stuff. How am I on health? I'm on caution. We're gonna utilize one. There we go. Perfect. I don't know what that did. That didn't do anything. I think I just did a toxin one by accident. Whereas, is that all we have for health? No way. No way. Okay, good. We have a med injector. That's good. That's nice to know. For health, yes, use it. There we go. That's the nugget. Cool. Let's go in here real quick. Just want to see something. All right. Ooh, herbs. We like herbs, yes. What's this? All right. Yeah. You know. Oh wait. We could purchase stuff, chat. Yes. Let's do it. All right. Kills. 90. Okay. Look at that. 12,000 smackaroonies. There we go. Okay. Let's see here. Alligator snapper. I want to tune up stuff. That's what I want mostly. So guys, what should I Did we tune up the Requiem at all? I think we did. Yeah. Hatchet. Let's see. This gun right here. Look at that. The rate of fire is insane. Let's see here. Precision. Yeah, I think that would be a good thing to do. Let's do it. I think that's just reality here. Let's see. What's this? High capacity mag. Okay. You guys, we're getting everything. For the most part, we're getting everything. Yep. There we go. Perfect. Very good. Let's see what else they have here. How about the tack? What do we got for the tack here? We have this already. What's this? The stability, the stock. Let's do it. Nice. Okay. Did we get anything for the Requiem lately? We have one thing for the Requiem already. Okay. We can't get anything for this. Too expensive. Okay. I think silencer. Ooh. Okay. Could we get anything for this? 1,000 for what? Ooh, yes. Yes, we're doing it. Cool. Awesome. All right, we're good for now. Cool. Excellent. Very good. Let's collect this relay. See what happens. Here we go. Cool. Oh, cool. Excellent. Yay, we did it, chat. Nice.
Pick up the relay.
Great job. Now to get through that gate.
Yep.
Yeah. Just gotta figure out how to get down from here first.
Yeah, yeah. That that was my question exactly. It's like, so what am I doing now? Gotta go through this door, I'm guessing. What's this here? Can we actually go on this? Oh, it's a save thing. Oh, okay. Cool. Making good progress, chat. That's what it's all about. Let's see, here we go. It's locked from the other side. Well, that doesn't help me now, does it? Does it? We're going places, chat. Okay. Oh, we're right back here. Is this... Oh. Nice. Any resources, though? Nothing, huh? Okay, that's fine. Cool. Here we go. Ooh, yes, please. Oh, we had to... Guys, we just got Requiem bullets. I'm so happy. Reload. That's so cool. I love the Requiem, man. It's such a boss machine. There we go. So, did we go anywhere over here? Can I jump over? No. Wait. No, I can't jump over. Son of a gun. So, is there nothing that I do up here? Except just kind of like hope? Okay, yeah, I don't do anything up here. Okay. It was just to get that. Respect. Just jump down. Yep. Here we go. Come on. Stop getting stuck. I didn't keep your authorization to do that. Let's see. We're good here. Oh, chat, this is not going to be okay. Yeah. No, there's no way they're going to let me just waltz in here willy-nilly, man. It's not happening. All right, here we go, chat. Time to move decisively. Let's not blow each other up. Not today. Not today. Wouldn't be a good look. What is that sound? Okay. Bear with me here, chat. Bear with me. Can I... Wait, hold on, chat. I could take this with me. I could take it with me, chat. We're going to do that. Yep. Oh, we can only throw it. That's not fun. That's not fun. Whoa, 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 buddy, buddy. Hold on. I want to see if I get behind him. Can I get over here? Let's see if I can open this door. Gotcha. There's 2 tangos. Good to know. Let's turn off the light. Okay. I think we could definitely sneak up on this guy, for sure. Yeah, look at that. There's 3 of them. Wait, we have a grenade, chat. We have grenades. What am I doing? Hold on. Hold on. We're gonna throw a grenade, chat. Okay. What's that? You know what? Nah, I'm doing the grenade. I'm doing the grenade. It's safer that way. It's more efficient. I move too slow when I'm crouched. Yup. And that is how you freaking get it done, man. Go, run. Collect. Thank you. Are you serious? Did he just really do what I think he did? Are you serious right now? Brother, come down here. Come down here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Merry Christmas. Yeah. Yup. Yup. Yeah. Look at all that. Look at all that ketchup, chat. Hey, listen. Sometimes the use of lethal force is absolutely necessary. Collateral damage? Yes? No? I don't know, maybe. Oh! Excuse... No. No. We don't do that. Nope, come here. Come here, sweetheart. Come here. Right in the head. Come here. Yep. You gonna come up now? There we go. She's done. Gotta, you know, prep the old blade there. Hey, what's up? Nothing? Okay. Whoa. Are you serious? Bad time to reload. Come here, buddy. I have a gift for you. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yep. Whoa, buddy. Can we talk about this, please? Yo. Yo. I did not let that guy have a turn at all, man. That was crazy. I kind of miss him kicking and then, like, making the head go kapoof or whatever. I don't know how do you do that? I miss doing that. Is there like a power move or something? Probably a power move, right? I'm just not doing it right. I miss that. That's so fun to do. I know where this is. Let's reload first. There we go. Nice. Just working our way down. Oh, shoot. What's happening? Whoa, what's happening? What's happening? Nope. Yo. Anything? Rifle ammo. Thank you so much. Oh, there's an herb, chat. There we go. Just loot in a box. Perfect. Alright, very good. Have 1 round, chat. 1 measly round. Pathetic. Gunpowder. Can we actually do anything with this? Gunpowder. Check. Nothing. Alright, guys. Well, it was nice knowing you. Can I jump down? Probably not. Oh, look at that. Handgun ammo. Thank you so much, guys. I was lacking some resources there. Alright, are we good here? Can I get down without dying? Probably not. Where am I going here? Oh, do I... Ah, there we go. There we go. We made it. We made it. We're making progress. Slowly but surely. Let's see. Let's go over here. Why am I going upstairs? I don't need to go upstairs. Ah, this, yeah, this... You know what, guys, just for fun. Just for fun. Watch me regret that. Watch me... Watch, I probably could have used that. I'm probably going to get overrun right now, but that was still fun to do. Let's see here. Ah, here we go. Ah, there we go. We did it. We freaking did it, chat. There we go. We made it. Now what? How do we get out of here? What? Oh. Wait, really? Do we have to go over there? Wait, oh. Do we, oh, wait. Nope. Yeah, okay. Okay, copy that. Let's try that one. Let's try that side. There we go. Right? Maybe I wasn't supposed to jump all the way down. Let's see. Come on. There we go. Ah. Oh, come on. I have to get over there, right? How do I get up there, though? Let's go over here. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess we're just gonna go up again. Yeah, maybe I just really wasn't supposed to go down all that way. Oh, look at that. Oh, okay. That makes sense. That makes a ton of sense. All right, climb up. Yep, climb up. There we go. Very good. Now... Huh. Let's stop running. What are we doing here? We gotta get down somehow. Stop shooting at things that don't do anything. Okay. So what now? I gotta get over there, right? Oh. Ah. Gotcha. Cinematic. Got it. There we go. It's awesome.
Now for the other side.
Oh. Wait, what? What do you mean other side? Oh, got it. Can I get on top? Okay. Son of a gun. Alright, here we go. I don't trust it. Hold on, hold on. Actually, you know what? Get this sniper. Reload the sniper. Get the flashlight on. Okay, good over here on this end. Oh, hold on. It's a save room. Nice. Save real quick. Very good. We're making good progress, chat. Oh, no. Sorry. There we go. Perfect. All right, here we go. So, are we at the other side? There it is. They're okay. All right, yep, they know I'm here, chat. How do I miss that much? Oh, there we go. He just stayed still for me. That was perfect. Wait, hold on. Anyone up here? No? Okay. I find that very doubtful. Whatever. Okay, let's go over here. No, I can't go over there? Really? So where am I going? Oh. No. Interesting. Where do I go? I can't go over here. All right. So let's go back. Interesting. We were just in here, right? Yes, we were just in here. So we're going back out here. I guess we go over here. Whatever lets us move down. That's what we want, chat. To go down. There we go. Good. Perfect. Okay, I think we're making good progress. Okay, let's see. Check this out. Interesting. I'm just trying to get down. Holy crap, this is hard. All right, jump down. Okay. What is this for? Okay. So we have to get over there. That's where we have to get to. Okay. I doubt it. I don't know. That's not the right way. Hold on a second. Let me see this. Oh, that's not a ladder? Shoot. Yeah, chat. I'm a little confused here. Where the heck do I go? I doubt this is it. Yeah, this isn't it. But I'm trying to see here, like... Okay, so that's that. How the heck... I just want to get down. Yeah, man, like, how do you get over there? How do you do that? So you could just jump down or jump up and go over. How the heck do you do that, chat? What the heck, man? Exalted, do you remember how to do that? Like, this is confusing. Wait. What was that? Oh, I thought there was an icon. There's the ladder. Is there some kind of opening I'm not aware of? Besides this? Let's go over here again. I have a feeling like Why do I feel like there's like something I'm not seeing here? How do you get over there? Can't get over there. I don't remember, but I also don't remember having a problem with this part. Awesome. Thanks, Exalted. Appreciate you. Can we jump up here? Why can't we jump up there? Wait. Man, dude. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. I guess we'll have to YouTube it. I'm not happy about that, chat. Chat. I was gonna say something else, but it did not. It didn't make sense in my head. Let's see here. Let's see here. Resident Evil 9 Requiem, getting back to the gate in Raccoon City map. Destroy the gate. Here we go. Jeez, man. So where do we go here, chat? We're about to find out. Wait, so how did you get there, though? Yeah, what the heck? Okay, let's see here. Where's he go? What? Okay, so he opens that up. He saves. Okay. Okay, now we're outside. Okay, hold on. What did he just do? He just went to the left immediately? Like what? Hold on. He's saving. He's getting out. Okay, hold on. I have no idea if this is it, but... Nope, that ain't it. Alright, hold on. We gotta go back. That doesn't make any sense, though, but whatever. Hold on. Go. Oh, okay. Got it. Can't get cocky now. Completely destroyed. Oh my gosh. Whoa, whoa. Rifle ammo? Get it out now. I don't know what he's doing. He was scraping at the freaking like ground, like my cat was trying to like cover his, you know, soiled litter or whatever. There is no way I'm about to face. There's no way. There's no way. A chainsaw here out of all. Okay, okay, hold on a sec. All right. Grenade. I am so done with this. Okay, we're good. Are we good? Here we go. Yeah. Oh. Oh my God. Oh, you got it. Are you serious? Dude, that's so sick. Bro, that's crazy. Okay, I get it. I'm dead. Jeez. Dude, that was wild. That was a rough awakening, man. Okay, we gotta... Leave me alone. Alright, here we go, chat. Back on track. Here we go. Here we go. Can't believe I didn't see this. That's a problem to me. Shoot. No. Oh, this is not good. This isn't good. Oh my God. Not good. Not good at all. Not good. Oh, are you serious? These guys are crazy. Go, run. You gotta run now. Run. You can't get near these people. They're crazy. They are crazy. Oh my Lord. Okay, you know, come here, buddy. I have a Requiem for you. Come here. Come here. Yeah, give me this. Oh my God. I have no ammo. All I have is marksman ammo. Can I take the chainsaw? I have so much. Come here. Yeah, that's right. I think I won that encounter, chat. Are we good here? Are we good? Goodness, man. Wow. That was bad. Who's still walking? Is someone struggling? What's going on? Anytime now. Any day. You know. I could have threw that. I could have thrown that thing at him. Now that I think about it. Whoops. What's this? Oh. What is that? Oh, whatever. Whatever. Get it. Get it. Thank you. Resources, please. Thank you. Thank you very much. Alright, what's this? There we go.
Hopefully this thing still works.
Hopefully. Keyword. Okay, let's go. There we go. Let's reload everything now. I feel like we're about to get jumped. Yeah. Yep, I freaking knew it. Oh, this is going to be horrible, chat. This is not going to be fun. Come on, man. Are you serious? Are you serious right now? Bro, no way. Right in the... Oh,
we'll have to take the next one.
Go. Oh my god. Done. They're gone. Oh my. Okay, we need to think tactfully here. Shotgun shells. Yeah. How many grenades do I have? None. Let's do it. Oh! That works. Oh my gosh. Done. Gone. Anyone else? Anyone else? Oh. Oh my god, I am in so much trouble. I am in so much trouble. I'm in so much trouble. I'm dead. I'm so dead. Son of a gun, man. I know, I get it. Yep. I'm dead. Come on. Yep. Okay. Alright. Oh my gosh, man. They would do that to me. They would. On the way down, I get barraged by zombies. That's not okay. Okay. Alright, sharpen the knife. Very good. Alright, let's see. We got our ammo here. I'm starting to think grenades weren't exactly, you know, a useful, you know, way to, like, go about it. Let's see. We have plenty of health. We just didn't use it because I was too caught up. So we're going to do it. Cool. Awesome. Auto sort. Very good. Can we actually combine so? Yes, we can. Shotgun shell. Yeah, no, we need shotgun shells. Absolutely. Can we do any more? Nope. Okay. Let's just make sure that we have everything reloaded, Chad. That's what we need. All right, shotgun shells, 10 rounds. Let's go. Yeah, shotgun was our savior in that whole freaking thing, but we were in out of ammo. All right, here we go, chat. We're going to give this one last attempt, and we have Resident Evil 3 to get to. Bounce it out. Are you serious? So wait, is that where they're coming from? That's totally where they're coming from. Absolutely. Come here. Yep. Who's next? Bye. Happy trails. Whoa, 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 oh!
Take the next one.
No. Come on, come on, come on. Oh my gosh, I hate this. I hate this. I hate everything about this, chat. I hate this so much. I hate this so much. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Hey, this is my elevator. My elevator. It's mine. I made it happen for myself. Oh my god. Hey. Done. Goodbye. Have a nice life. Oh my gosh. That works. I like cutscenes. Oh.
This is my lucky day.
Oh no. Not exactly what I had in mind. We're just gonna run and fast. Okay, I like that. Action. There you go. Nice little cutscene action right there. Get out. Get out. Now. Go. Just go. We made it, chat. Holy scissor clappers, we made it. We freaking made it, mate. Alright. Here we go.
That took longer than planned.
Yo, you kidding?
Luckily, I found a bike. Should make up for lost time.
Great. You'll need it. It's 15 miles to the city center on the 419.
Dude, I'm so curious where that guy took goodness gracious, Grace. So curious. There's still so much mystery about this game. I'm not even going the right way. Literally. Here we go. There we go. Alright. I'm going here because I want to buy some stuff, chat, and there's a bike here, but still, we gotta detonate that bomb. Hold on. That's not where I wanted to go at all. Let's see here. What do we got? Yeah, we got some stuff. Yep. Nice. Look at that. 26 grand. Let's go. All right. Tune up. Let's see. Body armor repair. Yes. Absolutely. Let's see. Tune up. Let's see here. Silencer. Let's see. What is this? High magazine. Yeah, that works too. What is this? For rate of fire. Yeah, that's always a good thing. Very good. Excellent. What's this? Near silent fire. Add-on suppressor for power. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, very good. Let's do the... Can we do anything more with the shotgun here? Yeah, look at that. Duck-bill choke for power. Let's freaking go. Let's see. I think we're good. Yeah, we packet punch this whole thing. That's good. Well, how about the tack here? What do we got there for the tack? This is already on, I think. Is it? Nope, it's not. For power. Yes, do it. Absolutely. Very good. What's this? For reload speed? Absolutely. Let's go. Let's do it. Anything else? Alligator snap? I don't know what this is for. Do I own this? I own this. Okay. For precision? Yes, do it. Very good. Yep, stability and power? Yes. Please, give it all to me if you could. That I don't really care about. Let's see. What's this? Slick magazine catch, reload speed. Yes, absolutely. Oh, chat, I'm so happy right now. Let's go. Let's go. All right. So we have like no ammo for anything. That's kind of sad. It's kind of sad. It's all right. All right, let's get to that gate. Depending on what happens after that, we'll just close this out because we have some Resident Evil 3 to get to. You guys excited for Resident Evil 3? I've never played it before. First time. Here we go. I love how it didn't even show that I, like, got time to move out of the way. Oh. Oh, wait. Okay, so I didn't have to get the bike beforehand. That's good to know. You've got to be kidding me.
All right. Should make it there in no time.
Good to hear.
Oh my gosh.
Leon?
Just a few potholes.
Fuck. Oh. Dude, this is so fun. Are you That's messed up. That's messed up.
This stage just keeps getting better and better.
Oh my gosh. Sorry for the stutters, chat. There's a lot going on right now. I know that's exactly what it is. Not much I could do about it. So cool. That's so cool, chat. Wow.
Pups could use more training.
That's so cool. Yo. Never mind, the roof did it for me. I think it's about time that Victor Gideon gets a taste of his own medicine. Dude, this is crazy, man. What?
So much for the direct route.
Yeah, right? Seriously. Go. Dude, this is nuts. Oh my gosh. Bro, this guy's Victor's really pissing me off. How many bullets does he take? There's no way he's that mutated.
He can.
Oh,
Seriously.
what?
I don't give up that easy.
We could give him that one, chat. He doesn't. I think he knows how. Dude, this is so cool. This is ridiculous. Woo! Bro, what? Where is he? Oh.
I've had enough of you! I know the feeling!
Oh, he's done. He's done. Yep, that's gasoline. It's about to blow up on him. Yep, shoot it. Shoot the tank. Oh, no.
Come on.
He's done. It's over. It's over. Right on him. Yep. Yeah, it's over.
Should have worn a helmet.
I highly doubt he lived through that, chat. Let's be honest. There's no way. Wow. That was cool. So that was like our first like actual boss fight from like one of the like main antagonists. Interesting. How we doing, chat? Are we doing good? We fall asleep yet?
You should be close to the coordinates.
Yeah. Looks like it. I'll take a look around then.
Okay, guys. Search for Grace. We're going to close this installment, okay? We're going to move on to Resident Evil 3. All right, guys? So stay locked in with me, all right? It already saved, right? Yeah, it automatically saved. Good. Yeah, this is great. This is really good. I'm really curious. And I love the transition of the ambience. Like, we're coming on the brink of something that's about to kind of unravel very powerful, in a sense. Let's see here. Let's exit out of this. Here we go. We have Resident Evil 3 to get to now. Here we go. No, I don't need to ask for permission. Here we go, guys. Let's do this. Resident Evil 3. Here we go. Let's do it. If you guys need to get water, get your beverages, whatever you need to do to make it, you know, the most comfortable experience for you. I'm excited for this game. I've never played it. I don't know. When did this game come out? Oh, I'm controlling it. Let's see. Subtitles on. Yep. Sound output device. No. Headphones. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. Confirm. Let's see. Adjust until the pattern is just barely visible. Okay. Got it. Okay. Got it. Okay. Adjust until the picture on the left disappears. Oh. Oh, then yeah, that's what it is, right? Adjust until the picture on the left disappears. Left disappears. Check, please check. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. That's good, right? Yep. Okay. Confirm. Yes, Capcom. We at Capcom will collect it. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Okay. Cool. New game. Let's go to options first. Let's see what we have here, chat. Options. Display. Graphics. Here we go. Ray tracing. We're putting that on because we could do that. Very good. Awesome. Perfect. Very good. Okay, I think we're great. I think we're on the right track here. Camera. Okay, that looks normal. Mouse sensitivity more okay, hold on. This may be a problem. Let's bring that up a notch. Yeah, what normal gameplay when aim? Yeah, let's bring. I don't know why it's so low. What the heck, man? Controllers. I love how for the controller sensitivity, it's all the way up here. That's funny. All right, we'll see how that goes. Confirm. See here. Good. No, return. All right, here we go. New game. All right, guys, let me just use the restroom real quick, okay? I'll be right back. All right. All right, guys, here we go. New game. Ooh. Aim assist. No. I'll try standard. Yeah, we'll do the first part of this game.
This pandemic has spread faster than any disease in modern history.
Angry mobs roam the city, burning buildings. Authorities are bracing for more rioting tonight.
He was knocked unconscious. He had school.
A citywide emergency has been declared.
The CDC has quarantined the lower Midwestern region of the U.S.
Commitment, honesty, integrity, these are the core values that create the foundation for Umbrella.
Oh, the symbolism.
It's this foundation that will continue to build a brighter future for all of us.
I feel like I'm watching propaganda. Oh, wow. Look at that. Okay. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Chat, this looks great. Oh my. Do I control it now? I do. Okay. Okay. The mouse sensitivity is a little nuts. Hold on. Camera. when aiming. So yeah, normal gameplay. Let's bring it down a notch. Yeah, let's try that. It's better. I feel like the field of view is too much. Hold on. Field of view is insane. Display. I can't do that. I can't work on the field of view. Camera. Field of view. I can't adjust the field of view. Yeah, it won't let me do it. Shoot. Why won't it let me do that? Okay. We're gonna definitely bring it down a notch. Wow, that's crazy. You know what? Hold on. Reset. Is it? What the heck? Okay. Bring it down. I'm starting to think I know why it was low. But that's just crazy. Like, wow. Okay, and we can't do anything with the audio display. We can't do anything for field of view at all. Yeah, you can't even do anything with that. I don't know why. All right. Let's try. Yes. Yes, I will. Yep. Chat, is it me or like, I don't know, like, there's something about like the field of view that's like giving me like, I don't want to say a headache, but it's like creating eye strain. It's like weird. Like, I don't like the field of, it's like too close up in my face. Yeah, it's like, I don't know, chat. Hold on. There's got to be something. That doesn't make any sense. If I could fix the field of view, I would be right on, but it won't let me. How come? Adjust camera. Why can't I do this? Normal gameplay? Huh? Wobble while aiming. Yeah. I'm so confused. All right. Yeah, what the heck, man? Yeah, guys, hold on. I gotta put this game aside. It's literally causing me to like feel sick. I don't know why. I've never had this happen before, and it won't even let me. I'm gonna have to do research on this game and see why it's not letting me mess with the field of view. Because I think that's what the problem is. Everything is so up in my face, and when I move, it's like creating a sense of nausea. I don't like that at all. Yeah, we're just gonna put this game aside. I apologize. I don't feel like getting sick. Hold on. Let's just go to the demo that we had planned tonight. I apologize for that, guys. That's crazy. I've never had that happen before. That kind of messed me up. That's pretty cool, though. I will say that. That's pretty cool. All right, hold on. Yeah, I'm so sorry, guys. My bad. Come on. What's going on here? There we go. Okay. Let's get out of this. All right, very good. Yep, perfect. Okay, yep, okay. Okay, so this demo was called the Kun Nest. Kun. Yeah, it was weird. I don't know, man. Yeah, the first few minutes of the game are like that, but then it goes to third person. Yeah, I don't know, man. It was weird. I don't know what that was about. Yeah, I don't know. That was so weird. I'll have to do some research. There's got to be an explanation for that. But it didn't make any sense that you couldn't toggle the field of view, because I feel like the field of view is like, further out. It would make me feel better. But I felt like I don't know. It was weird, man. it wasn't feeling good at all. It was creating like eye strain in a way that just it was not comfortable. And I knew that if I continued it, I would have thrown up. All right, guys, here we go. So this was recommended to us by Dorothy. Dorothy, this is on you. What is this? So let's see here. Okay. Oh my God. This is totally different. Oh, Dorothy. What are you doing? Here we go. Okay. This house is home to a troublemaker named Kun. I feel like that's like I feel like I'm saying a swear without saying a swear. Is that like a code, like a name? It feels inappropriate to say it. Kun. It is said that he has occupied this room for 2.5 years. Kun likes to play tricks on people. Hold on, chat. Oh, I'm so sorry. People who enter his room. It is moody. Sometimes it dances happily. Sometimes it cries sadly. Sometimes it makes you laugh. Sometimes it goes angry and goes berserk. We don't want that, chat. Everything else is fine, but we don't want that. When Kun's face turns red, it means Kun has started hunting. At this time, he should quickly return to the elevator and leave here. Kun's magic power is limited. You need to correctly judge whether there are any abnormal events in this room 8 times in a row. If there is an abnormality, press the red button of the elevator. If there is no abnormality, press the green button. Okay, this is so weird. This is weird. Okay. Okay, cool. We'll learn as we go. Hi. Hi, Kun. Okay. Yeah, you keep watching that screen on repeat. It's healthy. Let's see. What do we got here? Is that oh, I have a body. There we go. Nice. Yeah, see, now this is more relaxing. If I had if the other game looked like this with a field of view that was more just, this is so much more comfortable. Yeah, that was so weird, chat. I don't know what that was. What the freak? I thought he got up. What? Yo, this is kind of funny. What is this? Okay. Yeah. Sure. So I guess there's no anomaly here, right? Is that what I'm getting at here? We got it. Incorrect judgment once. I don't got it. He just moved. Dad, did you see that? Whoa. Hi. Kun? 1. Okay. Wait, whoa. Okay. You guys see anything abnormal? I want to, like, smack him in the face. Hi. Okay. Okay. I guess we're going back in here. Did we do it? I guess we did it, chat. I have no idea, but we did it. Okay. I feel like he's gonna be behind me. It is creepy. Hi. Okay. Dude, what the heck, man? This is a little cute, actually. It's a little cute. Oh. I love how we can't open up, like, cabinets. But yeah, we can open up the refrigerator. Okay, I don't think anything is, like, uninteresting here, chat. Is there anything? You guys spot anything? I don't see anything. Nope. Alright. We're going back. Think we did it, maybe? I don't know. We did it! Nice. There's an egg there, chat. That's an anomaly, right? That's an egg. That's a freaking egg, chat. Dorothy, you are solely to blame for this. Dorothy recommended this to us on Steam, or gosh, Discord, because I was curious what you guys wanted me to touch up on it, and she said, yeah, download Kun Nest. I'm like, what is this? So I looked it up, and I'm like, are you serious? But hey, it's funny, and I'm giving it a shot, and yeah, it's a little goofy. I don't know what the heck that was, man. That was kind of funny. This game is very different, but it is fun. Whoa, I thought it just looked at me. Okay, we're good. I think we're good. Do we pass? Dude, this is the best anomaly game. I'm not failing. No. That's not okay, chat. 2.5. Are you serious? Why is it so quiet? Isn't that usually have volume on? Or dude? Bro. And yes, this is supposed to be a horror anomaly-based game. Yeah, it's so freaking weird, man. What the heck? Alright, I guess we're doing green. Okay. Green it is. That's crazy, man. One? I failed? Oh! I got jump scared by a freaking chicken. By a freaking chicken. I have never gotten chills in my life from a chicken. That is so embarrassing. I think we're good here, chat. Okay, don't get in front of it. It might kill you. All right, we're good, chat, I think. Dude, wild, man. That's so crazy. This game just came out, too, like, I think like yesterday. Really? Nothing, huh? Okay. You guys see anything? I don't see anything. No? Alright. I think we're good, chat. Here we go. 5. There we go. Please don't attack me. I'm on 5. We're doing so good. Right, chat? We're doing good, right, chat? Dude, this is so... This is oddly creepy. Like, it's hilarious, but it's creepy. You know what I mean? Guys. The poop plushies are turning and looking at me. That's not normal behavior. That's not normal. That wasn't normal. Please be number 6. Dude, we rock. We're doing so good, chat. Oh, hell! What is... This is a joke, right? What is this? Clearly that's... Yeah, no, like... Get me out of here. That's so creepy. I better be on 8. We were doing so well. Okay. Open up. Okay. Okay. Maybe it was scripted those times I failed chat. Maybe it's supposed to happen that way. Like, it doesn't ever give any... Like, the idea is to be consistent, but it doesn't give you a direct route on purpose. What is this? What, did I beat it? I'm so confused. Okay. Oh, what the heck? Oh, there's a purpose to this? Oh. Dude, this is so freaking weird. What the heck? Not a single one that can be What did I just play? Oh, it's you again. Dude, that's crazy. Sure. Oh, man. All right, here we go. Let's see. Okay. Nothing, huh? All right. Anything new with Bam Bam? Okay.
我是卤蛋啊，你们好吗？
I am literally getting destroyed. Bro. Yeah. All right, guys. That work, yeah. Okay. We're gonna call this for this evening. Okay, we're going on about 3 hours. Great stream, but yeah, Dorothy. Okay. Yo, that's crazy. Drop comments, drop likes, get involved, guys. I'll let you guys know when I'm going live next. As always, you can email me at jcprevailstv@gmail.com. Any questions or concerns? All right. Love you guys so much. God bless you guys. I'm out. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. That's so funny. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you.